Good morning. I don't know what it is, 27, but feels like 22. I need to clean my glasses because that lawnmower sitting over there, the seat is up and leaning on the steering wheel. Is that what you call it on a lawnmower? I guess. I thought it was a man slumped over. I was like, what? Is he slumped over on his lawnmower? Has he been there all night? No, he's actually sitting in his car letting it warm up. His seat is just up on his lawnmower. Dramatic much? I always get tickled when someone comments that I'm dramatic. Me? Dramatic? Okay. Do you know what dramatic is? That's not me. Can I be dramatic? Yeah, I probably can. Yeah. I don't think I usually convey that in my videos, though. I mean, unless I'm just being silly. But then again, people don't have a sense of humor anymore. Sense of humor is gone. Well, you know when you go to bed feeling somewhat normal and you wake up and you got that crick in your neck where you can't turn your head? You know that feeling? Yeah. Well, mine didn't happen during the night though. Mine happened yesterday evening. I was sitting on the couch and I was coloring on my iPad, and all of a sudden I felt this like a muscle come from across my shoulder and up, and now and I started massaging it. No, it's not my heart. I wasn't having a heart attack. It's definitely that crick in your neck feeling, and I kept working on it, and I can turn my head. I'm just thankful I have a chiropractic appointment today, because what causes that? You know, I always thought you slept wrong when that happened. Yesterday, I was just sitting there looking at my iPad. How does that happen? Like I could feel it coming, and I was like, no, don't do it. So I ran and got my CBD cream, and I started rubbing it on there, and I was doing deep tissue rubs and like rotating my arm around and trying to bend my neck, and it still hurts to do that, but I got most of it out by work it baby, work it. When I lived at the townhouse, Penny is so excited this morning because it's cold. When I lived at the townhouse, my neighbor Trisha was a massage therapist, and she like a deep tissue massage therapist. She ain't one of these little barely touch you girls. She will bring tears. But she taught me about pressure points, and she said, if you think about it, your body is not supposed to hurt. So if your shoulder hurts and you mash it and it doesn't hurt, come up into your neck and press around. If you find something that hurts up here or down here, just massage it. And that works the shoulder because it's referral pain. So I have gotten myself out of a lot of sticky situations, because I used to walk over there and go, my head's killing me, please help me. And she showed me where it's called a vagus nerve. It's like right there under your, right behind your ear and down. Yeah, it'll fix it. I'll be back. Okay, I'm at work, and I want to tell you one more story real quick, okay? Real quick. All right, so many years ago, Ansley was born in 2000, so this was probably 2009 or 10, I don't know. They were all going to the circus. She might have even been younger.
So there was a whole group of us that would go places together. Now, I was the only one that didn't have kids, but kids love me, okay? I don't know why, but kids are drawn to me. So I was always invited to go. I mean, plus we were just all good friends. It was Mitzi and Devin. It had to be younger than 9 or 10, because I'm not even sure Kaylor was here yet. And Kaylor, I think, is 5 years younger than Devin. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We'll say Ansley was 5-ish. They were going to the circus. Denise and Ansley, Mitzi, her husband, Devin, probably Tom and his wife and their two, and me, okay? Except I wasn't invited to go to the circus. You know why? And it didn't hurt my feelings. I mean, it's not that I wasn't invited, but you'll understand in a minute. So Denise asked Ansley, you want to go to the circus? And she goes, yeah. And she goes, okay, who do we want to take with us? And Ansley's like, you know, naming Mitzi, and she called Chad Char-Char, and Devin, and Tom, and I don't know what she called Raylyn, and Raylene. I think it's Raylyn. I think Regina called her Raylene, but I think it was Raylyn. Anyway, it doesn't matter. She's naming all the people. Well, she didn't name me. So Denise says, well, what about Tracy? And she goes, Tracy can't go to the circus. And Denise said, why? And she said, because she's afraid of clowns. And Denise is like, how have I been friends with her all these years, and I didn't know she was afraid of clowns, but you do, you know? So she comes to work the next day, barely in my parking place. Let me back up and move over. I hate this parking lot, okay? It's hard to get in, okay? Anyway, it's either I'm too far over or I hit the curb. There's no in between. So anyway, Denise comes to work the next day and she goes, are you afraid of clowns? I said, no. I mean, they don't give me warm fuzzies, but I'm not afraid of them, you know, not like that. And she goes, oh, well, Ansley said that you couldn't go to the circus with us because you're afraid of clowns. And I said, okay. Look, I don't have to go to the circus, okay? That's not one. I've been to the circus before, many a times, so because my neighbor was a Shriner. I even got to sit on an elephant at the Shrine Circus. Yeah, it was an elephant. Anyway, I was like, that's fine. Y'all go, have a good time. I don't need to spend all that money. And then I might have to act afraid of the clowns, okay? Well, something happened in downtown Atlanta last week. I've been meaning to tell y'all and kept forgetting, that further confirms that I am actually afraid of clowns. So this guy in downtown Atlanta is wearing a suit on a tricycle, wearing a clown mask, chasing people. As if that's not terrifying enough. No, this was not Halloween. I got something on my glasses. As if that's not terrifying enough, he then pulls out a machete. A machete. Or a machete, if you're normal. A machete. And he then starts chasing people with the machete. The mache-tay, if you will. So he's chasing after this one dude in a suit on a tricycle. I mean, I guess he had ditched the tricycle by this point, and he's chasing the man with a machete. The man pulls out a weapon of the pow-pow variety and says, leave me alone. The man with the machete continues to chase him. Excuse me, sir. I know that it's not easy to do that to another human being, okay? Thankfully, I've never been in that situation. However, don't come at me with a clown mask carrying a mache-tay, because I might show you how good I am, okay? I'm not that good, but I can hit mass center, okay? That's all I'm saying. I might not can get you right there, which, by the way, my mom did that. We went to the shooting range, and my dad thought he was teaching my mom how to pow-pow, and he gets her all lined up, and she's shooting his 357 Magnum, which was his service revolver, and she lines it up, and she pulls the trigger, and it went right there in the middle of the head, and in the middle of the eyebrows, in the middle of the hair, same thing. And she hands it back to him, and she says, "One and done, that's all you need." And he was like, I said, that was just dumb luck. That was dumb luck. So then he hands it to me, and he's standing real close behind me, and I'm like, why are you standing so close behind me? Get out of my space. So I line it up, and I pull that trigger, and I went flying backwards. I was not ready for the kick on that thing. Apparently my mother was, okay? I've gotten better since then. But, yeah, don't come at me with a machete dressed as a clown. That's terrifying. Now, the last news article I saw was November 25th. So I don't know if said clown has retired from his machete wielding days. But regardless, it's a terrifying story, but also a little bit funny. A little bit funny. Because who dresses up as a clown on a tricycle with a machete? Am I right? I'm just saying it wrong for, you know, so they won't ban me. There's no free speech anymore. Okay, I gotta go to work. Love you, mean it. Jesus loves you. I hope he's coming back soon, because people be crazy. I will talk to you on the next Tracy Tries. Toodles, my noodles. Stay silly, my friends, and smile. Piss people off, make people happy, or just make them wonder what you've been up to. Goodbye.